it's episode 9 here for NSW Overload. Chris Krusovich joined by my broadcast colleague Matthew Terry.
Hello everyone, and before we get much further, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Toronto Raptors for winning the NBA Finals. That is, if the NBA Finals have finished by this point, Toronto has won. Good effort there, Golden State, but Toronto was the better team.
They did it, we the North. Referee Sean Cassidy controlling the action this week.
He's supposed to be there. Bill Chase is in the ring. He's supposed to be there. But according to our list, I don't see why Clay Wilson's in the ring.
Well, we looked at the lineup earlier tonight. Clay Wilson not scheduled to originally appear here at NSW Overload, but we have seen him in action in previous weeks. Well, Matthew Terry, it is sometimes card subject to change. We got Clay Wilson versus Tyler Aero.
We just got informed that Clay Wilson's going to step in on this match. You know what? I'm not disappointed. This is going to be a damn good match.
I have huge confidence. Two impressive youngsters in Ontario wrestling today find themselves at New School Wrestling. And you'd have to imagine a victory here could propel you towards one of the many championships in NSW.
Well, in the upcoming weeks, upcoming episodes, we're going to be kicking off the Internet Title Tournament. And again, victory will put one of these guys in contention for that very championship.
Certainly. Lots of young upside potential here. Zero gravity, Tyler Aero versus Clay Wilson.
How about a nice handshake?
Terry, the usual shenanigans here from Clay Wilson.
The offer of a handshake. Clay Wilson, somewhat nefarious. Not exactly the type that you stick your hand right out.
You're not going to shake my hand? All right. One time.
Slap to the face. Whoa.
Well, Tyler Aero.
Not timid, not at all.
Tyler Aero doesn't want to back down from Clay Wilson at all. This is what he needs to do here, Terry. Take the fight right to Clay Wilson.
Clay Wilson perhaps with the strength advantage. Tyler Aero certainly with the speed and the aerial advantage in this contest.
Well, to me, Matthew Terry, Clay Wilson is far more of a methodical competitor. He is someone who really has a lot of schemes, a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Beautiful duck over there.
Cerebral.
Definitely, yeah, Tyler Aero scouted right there. Crowd in Hamilton, get in behind.
Frustrated, not just with the referee, but with the fans. Got to stop that.
Well, Clay Wilson, he certainly gets under the skin of lots of fans all across the province. Back rakes.
Old-fashioned back rake. Kick to the abdomen.
Oh, that'll cut the wind right out of him. Fans trying to get under the skin of Clay Wilson. Clay Wilson puts the brakes on. Goes for the elbow, but nobody home, Terry.
Maybe a little too slow on that one. Back elbow from Tyler Aero.
Beautiful combination. Aero able to put it together here at NSW Overload. Beautiful agility here, Terry. But Clay Wilson catches him again. That might be it for Aero right there.
That might be it for Aero. Just got that right shoulder on.
Senior official Sean Cassidy right in there. Perfect vantage point to make the call. And it's Clay Wilson showing some signs of frustration here.
Well, as much as I hate to disagree with the crowd, Clay Wilson does not suck.
Clay Wilson, even though he's very young in his wrestling career, a very skilled, very conniving competitor, looking for a surfboard here in the center of the ring.
And a great strategy. You get those knees out from under a high flyer.
Absolutely, focusing the attack on the legs, lower body of Tyler Aero, trying to keep the man known as Zero Gravity grounded. Sean Cassidy checking Clay Wilson's shoulders to make sure he's not down. He could be pinned, executing this maneuver, but relinquishes the hold here.
Aero's probably thankful for those knee pads. He absorbed a lot of impact of that. Again, Clay Wilson. Clay Wilson's worried about.
You're an idiot. Go back to the kitchen, because women do not belong in wrestling.
Cassie Gould
Not endearing
in the
himself.
front row. She had bought a ticket here, had a match with Clay Wilson previously on Overload, and it might have just cost him the match, and it did,
It
Terry.
did just cost him the match. Chauvinism has essentially cost Clay Wilson the match here. That'll teach you, you chauvinistic son of a.
Big victory here for Tyler Aero this week, Zero Gravity. Hard-fought battle here at NSW Overload. Absolutely incredible action here. Join us next week for another great episode. You will see a contendership for the Internet Championship in the tournament. But this week, Tyler Aero, he waves goodbye to Clay Wilson. He's going home with his hand raised in the air.
Perhaps Clay Wilson taking this match at the last second wasn't to his advantage. He may not have been quite warmed up for it.
All right, wrestling fans, my guest at this time, he is one of the hottest young stars on the local independent circuit today. Please welcome BMD
Well, Matthew Terry, BMD is scheduled this moment here to have a few words. The former NSW champion who lost the belt in questionable means. Certainly one of Hamilton, Ontario's most popular competitors, Brett Michael David.
As Bill said, one of the hottest wrestlers, not just in Hamilton, not just in Ontario, but in North America.
Absolutely making a name for himself throughout Canada, throughout America.
He's been having great showings, not just here. Had some great showings down in the States. Had an amazing showing during WrestleMania weekend.
Absolutely. Lots of NSW contingent down there at WrestleMania week, competing in cars. BMD, no exception to that. Former NSW champion, BMD.
Well, BMD, you certainly have your legion of fans here and all over Bruce where you wrestle. And here at NSW, however, is where we're going to focus on, because several months ago, you were on top of the world. You were the champion here at New School Wrestling. But due to one fell swoop, thanks to one Steve Brown, you lost that title. But you've now taken it. I'm sure that your sentiments echo that of the fans. But you took care of Steve Brown, so we're dying to know what's next.
Thank you, Bill. How's everybody doing?
Andrew's been there, bud.
We love you, Greg!
I love you too. Like you said, Steve Brown cost me my NSW Heavyweight Championship. And that sucked. That really hurt me, Bill. You see, since coming to NSW, I've faced the very best. Past, present, future. NSW put me in front of the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. Who I beat for the NSW Heavyweight title. They put Hacker Scotty O'Shea in front of me, who I successfully defended my NSW Heavyweight title against. John Breed, and then the Bone Crusher Steve Brown himself. I took care of him because he cost me the NSW Heavyweight title, and since then, the champion Dylan Daniels, I mean, that guy sucks.
He's a douchebag.
He sucks, right?
Douchebag Daniels.
Certainly, Dylan Daniels, the current NSW champion, is someone that BMD has a deep history with.
I mean, you hear how they feel about him too. And I echo those statements because he is kind of a douchebag.
Yeah.
But you see, you said what's next for me, Bill, and honestly, I was never pinned for my NSW heavyweight title. Steve Brown pushed me off the top rope. Dylan Daniels cashed in a contract I didn't even know was still valid. And he picked up the straps and pinned Taylor Kadeen and took my NSW heavyweight title. So now that I'm past Steve Brown and now that I'm past everything else and you want to know what's next, well, history in the making is coming up on July 28th. And we're returning to the Germania Club, which is pretty awesome, right? And I think my name should be in the discussion for an NSW heavyweight title match against I think these people agree, so Double D, Double Douchebag, Dylan Daniels, whatever you want to call yourself, July 28th, I'm issuing a challenge to you for your NSW heavyweight championship. You better be ready, bud, because I'm more ready than I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, bud. Well, Matthew Terry,
I guess you guys want to see that match?
the challenge has been made July 28th.
Champions through that later, BMD. Good luck.
NSW history in the making. BMD, the former champion, laid down the challenge to Dylan Daniels. History will be made that night when NSW returns to the Germania Club.
And definitely deserving of that title shot. Now,